I think I just came to a reckoning that that something was taken, just too much was taken from me and rapidly. And so it's like almost like my body and soul is in a protest of I'm not going to continue on anymore because the universe needs to get something back to me. Like I look behind me, I have tragedy. I look in front of me, I have nothing. I have broken promises and just everything taken away. So that type of position just makes me want to give up. And that's why I don't know. It's but discovering that, or not discovering it, but just kind of thinking about it and reckoning with it kind of put me in kind of a tailspin. I found myself like on the floor in my closet just crying because I was just because I'm just thinking about this shit by myself. And no matter what, like even after I heal myself, if I do, everything is still gone. And it's like I feel like I had a better opportunity to fix the problems in my life than just to let it turn into shit that I have to say goodbye to. I don't know if you know what I mean.
But how would you have changed the scenario? Because you couldn't control your friend's death.
Yeah, but how would I change the scenario? That's a really good question. I think, the thing is, I had the opportunity to change the scenario. It's just I haven't really briefed you on everything of what the whole scenario is, so it's just hard to break into that. But I don't know how to explain it. But I feel I had the opportunity just to be happier, and then since I didn't take it, I'm being punished, and I lost everything. And I didn't take it because I was being kind to the partner that I was with at the time. I think I told you about all that.
Yep.
But I was also being selfish. But I don't know. I think I need to smoke some peyote or something just to unclog my head or whatever memory-seeking drug that needs to occur, because a whole lot happened. And here's the thing. Like I don't know how to explain this. I'm trying to help myself by airing my dirty laundry online. I'm on YouTube talking about myself openly and what's going on with me openly. And so I'm basically, I don't know, I'm just putting I have dash cam footage of conversations I've had, and I don't know, I can't really speak to the relevance of it, but I'm just putting it all in just to kind of talk about how this person really disassembled me over time while I trusted, and then all it took was one change of heart just to kind of undo my whole thing. And I feel like this has happened to me while I'm alone during this, and it's the most painful thing. And so me searching for friends and people to talk to about it, I'm putting it out there. So I don't know how to explain it anymore. You have to ask me, because I feel like I just kind of said a lot of shit. But
have you gotten anything beneficial from being open about it online? Do you feel like you're getting feedback from people that's beneficial?
Yes and no. Like I'm getting conversation and talking to everybody. So it's like I'm trying to, because it's for my mental health. I don't have anyone to talk to. Michael's dead. Fidelis has betrayed me. I let down Jenna. All this stuff and whatever. And so I'm just kind of putting the characters out there because like it's just on first name basis. But it's helpful in the way that I get to talk about it. But I also fear that maybe it's making me look crazy or obsessive, and I don't want to appear that way. But if I don't try to talk about it, I feel stupid for letting this person get away with discarding me and treating me like garbage. And just I don't know how to explain it, because like all I know is this: my goal in this is, listen, I have a lot of like foot and mouth moments for her, and I'm not trying to embarrass her, but these are conversations that me and her had between each other that she doesn't want her new boyfriend to find out. And that's why I'm basically putting just the highlights, or just like the full moments out, not online to embarrass her, but I'm going to basically go be his friend on whatever platform it is, and let the algorithm let him discover who she is. And I don't know.
So my thought would be, this could go many different ways. It could go where you air it all out and nobody ever hears it and it goes nowhere. It could be that it gets aired out and they're like, see how crazy he is, right? And it still goes nowhere, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get validation and revenge for what you went through. And what it could be doing is just causing distress and escalating your emotions in that moment, because you're bringing it up and you're talking about it when it might not have any benefit.
I agree. It does make sense, and I just don't think that there's any benefit in me not doing it either. And like because it just makes me, it hurts that someone just did that someone did that to me and just rip me off. And
absolutely.
So
it's fucked up. It's absolutely fucked up.
Well,
I mean, the benefit would be that maybe you would be able to eventually have closure.
Yeah, and I also don't think I have anything to lose, because I mean, if I'm not going to put her full name out there and I cover her face in the videos, but I don't know, I have nothing for her to take, because I don't have a job. The worst she can do is hurt my credit. I'm in the car right now that's in her name because this is I mean, because she won't give back my stuff. So it's really stupid, but she's making my life hell. And so that's why I just need to talk about it openly. And the thing is, I sat, it's a weird thing because I really miss her, because I had to sit back and listen to these conversations the other day, and I let them play, and I listened to just a few of them, and I've never laughed like I've laughed with her, and I just haven't had. And so it's like, I don't know how I had so much fun with this one person. I care so much about them that I have to be such on guard against them now. And but I don't know, if the footage is interesting. It's interesting conversation. She doesn't want anyone. She I don't know. It's whatever. And I'm just saying. But it's I just have all this content of when me and her went to Canada. Me and her went to Seattle. Me and her went to YouTube. We have all these pictures and stuff that I just have to throw away now because these memories don't mean shit anymore. So I feel like, okay, well, since she wasted 2 years of my life, she took 1 year, the first year after Mike died, and we've had the best year of my life, and then the next year, the worst year of my life. That's 2 years. Now I just have to forget about. And so I just have all this content, pictures, videos, and whatever. I just want to put it out there because the whole time that we were together, we were keeping it a secret. So her family doesn't know. Nobody knows because we were keeping it a perfect secret because we trust. So I was just really easy to sweep under the rug. That I was so cheap to throw away makes me really just want to just drop it all on her algorithm. And then because she says a lot of stuff, and like I don't want to hurt her. And but I don't know. It's just I miss her because the way we used to talk. Like I just don't know. I'm in a fucked up place now, and she's not going to take me back. So why am I? So I don't know if I need to be. So if being nice isn't a thing anymore, and I don't know. But I don't want to do this, but I don't want not to. And
but is putting it out there helping you heal?
It's helping me. It's making me feel better. Like I keep on finding a quiet peace whenever I get to the stone bottom of what my idea is, and it's scary because I know I could appear to be like, oh, he's obsessive over her. That's if you don't listen to what she's saying. Because what she's saying is two different things. Like she's trying to paint me as a crazy stalker or whatever the fuck, which has never been the case. But the thing is, she did it after one time that I tried to confront her about ghosting me because I haven't seen her in a while, and I was like, and then she just blows it out of proportion, saying you're crazy, you're dangerous. I was like, I just confronted you one time, and then she put a protective order on me, or she tried to. It never hit because I stayed away from her, and then about 5 months later, through text message and talking. Only a text message and emails only, I thought they were building a rapport of like, yeah, okay, can we have our friendship back? And she was like, yeah. And then we were gonna go meet at this Mexican restaurant, and then she ambushed me with a friend of hers to take back the vehicle. So I'm not sure if I said all that, but what I'm saying though is, that's the moment I realized that it's that she's not here to help me. And I'm sorry, I had a different point to saying that. I'm sorry. What I'm trying to say is
well, you were saying how it was beneficial. It is healing to you to post about it. It does make you feel better after.
Yeah.
Because she was kind of
giving
you two different sides.
Thank you. That's why I brought it, because the different sides. She was painting as something different, and she's she's trying to. And the fact that our relationship was secret the whole time, so she's able to tell everyone that she's never been with me. That I just flipped the script. That I want to put this out there. Like there are intimate conversations where me and her are totally just like in love people, and now she's acting like I've never been that. And so that's what I'm trying to confront her with. In her reputation, as far as I've never been with Gatlin. I don't know who Gatlin. No, like, yeah, you have actually. We've done a lot together. We discussed a lot together, and that's why I just want to put that out there. And it's scary to me because I don't want to put her on blast, but I do want her new boyfriend to know, because she went hell bound to get rid of me whenever she realized that I recorded my conversations, and I'm going to show it to him. And so that's whenever the protective order came. All of a sudden, I'm a dangerous person. All of a sudden, no, I'm just a threat to the new relationship. But she sandbagged my relationship. She made me out myself. And that's all the things that I think about when I think about she doesn't care about my life. So yes, release this stuff. She says so much. I don't know. I'm not trying to embarrass her, but me and her have just such crazy conversations, and she has a professional aspect to live up to, but she treats me like garbage. So I don't know if I'm just supposed to eat it, or does she get her comeuppance, and is it with my help?
Yeah, I mean, to me, sometimes I feel like when we give them this power and control over us to make us stay miserable, right? And I mean exes, old relationships. It gives them that power. They still have control over us. And so sometimes I feel like the best thing we can do for our own mental health is to be able to process it and heal and then move forward. Because what's happening now is the past year has been hell because of her, but now she's controlling future years ahead of you, because now she's controlling how you feel, right? Instead of you being able to heal and move on and find other ways to make yourself happy, you're stuck in this like situation with her, and she's moving on. Yeah. She's living her best life.
No, but I take responsibility for not being able to let go, because I must have some sort of compulsive disorder, or I don't know.
You're in love with her. I think that's what it is.
I think yeah, love's a big thing. I also think that listen, I think my whole life has to do with it, because I hate missing opportunities, and me and her had fun opportunities, and the reason why I didn't full blown take them is because I was trying to be kind to someone who cared about me. But now I'm in a worse situation with that person than ever, and I hate my life because of it. Because I feel like I missed $1 million. I'm not trying to talk like oh, I missed my meal ticket. That's not what I mean. I mean like something special was happening to me. Something special was taken away from me, and rapidly. But the thing is, it happens all throughout my life though. I keep on getting promises broken. So I'm mad for the younger person in me that got fucked around with, that just got discarded. And then but the fact that it happened again, I cannot let it go. So that's why retaliatory is the only option for me, because I feel like if I don't put the information out, then I'm just going to roll this fucking vehicle into a lake, and then what kind of trouble am I in? And because I'm not, and so, but it would make me feel better though. Like, I use this shit as a pinata sometimes. This makes me feel better, and it's like, I'm not trying to be a fucking belligerent guy, but I'm in so much pain because of someone I trusted, because of someone I lost, because of someone I betrayed, because of my family I can't even talk to about it. And it's just, I don't know. I would love just to sit and focus on my mom and tell her good news, but I have no good news to tell her. I can't even drive this car to go see her because it's probably reported stolen. Like, my life is fucking stupid because of all this, and I sacrificed and sandbagged just my ongoing opportunities in life because I was happy with this person. And I don't know. So I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Love, or whatever the heck it is, but I hate my life now, and that's for sure. And
what would happen if you focused on the things that you could control?
Such as?
Like, right now, the situation with the car, and like that situation's out of your control because you reported it stolen, blah, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's not really anything you can do about that in that scenario. But are there things in your life right now that you can focus on, that you have control over, that would help you feel better?
The only thing that I've been up and down, like, so it's I wish I could make some money. I've been trying to make money at home, looking for home jobs, whatever. But what makes me feel better is playing music. I'm a rapper, so I freestyle rap about it a lot. I'm like, and so whatever. And if I'm not doing music, then I don't know. I'm usually dwelling on this, or fucking just, I don't fucking around, because like I don't have transportation anymore, even though I'm sitting in here right now.
But you can't drive it.
Well, I don't drive it. Well, not often. Only if I really need to, because like, it's like I can't be at home all the time. Home is kind of hell, and like I don't even feel like I have a home. I'm just here because my stuff is here, and so it's just, I'm under a lot of, I just have to please people I don't want to please, and I'm never pleased. I'm not happy. I don't know. I want to go on a date. I want to go out and meet people, but I don't know how to start my life. So you're asking me, what can I control? My control is it's out of my control. The only thing I can control is my freestyles, hardly, but I don't have the fucking, I don't know. I don't want to clean myself. Everyone says, cut your beard, go get a job, whatever, clean yourself up. Like, this is the way I look, this is the way I feel. And, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to control anything, because it's like ADD. It's like, I'll look at something else and I'll find something else to start working on. And then all of a sudden the control from where it was before isn't there. So I don't know, but this wasn't me. This was me maybe at a way younger time, whenever I was going through a whole lot, but I overcame this and became an adult and moved out on my own and left my trauma and stress behind me. And this is the fucked up thing about it, is I left a lot of shit behind me just so I can start over in the city. And I start over in Mesa, Arizona, and shortly after I meet my best friend Mike, and then that carried me all the way up to this point. And me and Mike, and then sometimes Fidelis would be there, but it was just me and Mike were roommates. We were bandmates. And this is the month that he died. I want to talk about him this month. I need to talk. Holy shit. I want to talk to her about him. And so it's like, I'm just robbed. I'm robbed of everything that I need. But anyways, I need to talk about him. Hold on.
In October is when he died?
Yeah, at the end of October.
Okay.
But I need to talk about him, and that's what I'm saying. I have no time. I have no one. And I'm searching for, and like, that's why, I'm excited to talk to you like next time. I'm not sure if I'm even going to talk to you again after this, but I'm excited. I need to talk. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I have something to say. Okay. I need to talk about mine. That's why I'm just so tied up, because I don't want to. I hate what she did to me. I hate the way she made me feel. I hate the way she made me feel like garbage. I hate the way she makes me feel ugly. I hate the way she ruined my fucking sex life. I hate everything that she's done to me. But I would love to talk to her about Mike, because that is the only person that is available for those conversations. And they're not available anymore. And it's like, that's what I've been trading this last 2 years for, is for more of that. Because
it was keeping Mike alive.
It was, yeah. And well, I mean, even just, yeah, it was. And it was celebrating his life more, and it was respectful, and just so many things. And it was keeping me into a bigger family. Because like my family, I love my family, my siblings and everything, but everyone's depressed, so we can't help each other out. And we're whatever. So it's just a sad story to talk about on that side of my life. But as I was saying, I moved out of that with $300 to my name to Mesa, and I just started out by myself. And then I met Mike on Craigslist because he needed a roommate, and then we just became friends at first. We didn't become roommates, and then later on we became roommates. And then what am I saying? But my point is that brought me all the way here, and now that he's gone and she's gone, and I fucked up my whole thing. It feels like the last decade, last 11 years don't mean anything because I have nothing to holler back at. I have nothing to shout at. Hey, because she doesn't want to do that, and he's gone. So now I am older now. I don't have my young, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed fucking features anymore to fucking make people want to approach me. I'm unapproachable, like at this point in my life, which I don't fucking care. But what I'm trying to say is that is what I was investing in this last 2 years because I needed that, and I never felt so motivated. I felt like I was healing and all this shit. So it's just crazy how I could just be tricked, and I didn't think I was being tricked. So whatever. It's not fair.
Kind of got pulled out from underneath you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's almost like it got pulled out, but it saved me. There's something saved me, and then catapulted me towards the ground instead of just a friendly fall. It was a catapult down. And
it was also your way of keeping Mike alive in a lot of ways. She was the connection to him.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were both the connection to that because he didn't get a funeral, he didn't get a service or a lot of stuff, and he was the nicest, smartest guy ever. Like I think he just deserved a whole lot better, but you know he got sold cheap, and it's just crazy. But I miss him terribly, and it's just every time I think about it, I play guitar or I'm getting better at guitar, and there's no one around to see it, and it's just crazy. I play online, I play on YouTube and stupid shit, but that's just basically where my friends are. There's random names that come up and say hi and love your song and shit like that, or AI. I have to fucking talk to AI too because I can't fucking talk to people, and it's a long, far away. It's just a far cry from where I was last year, and I didn't do anything to deserve this, and there's no one to talk to it. So this is seriously 8-9 months later from this is a long time I've had to wait to get to this conversation, and it just doesn't mean anything because I want to reach out to her, but I'm not. That'd be stupid if I want to. I want to say truce. Can we just truce? But she doesn't want to truce, but I don't know. So that's what just makes me not want to do anything. I don't want to do anything anymore. I don't know. I feel like I leave more questions than answers. So if you have anything that you just want me to clear up, let me know because I know I might be kind of vague on things.
I mean, it sounds like you kind of fell out of love with her and fell in love with Fidelis.
That might be safe to say. But I don't know. I'm in a weird position because it's like a 50-50. She treats me like she hates me, then she treats me like she loves me, and it's not healthy for us, and we're not doing too good. And I don't know. I feel terrible because dependent on each other. She's supplying a lot for me, and I'm supplying shit for her. But I want to get out of here, and that's the hell I'm living in because it's like a person I care about. We're constantly fighting, and then another person I care about doesn't want to talk to me, and but it got complicated.
Are we technically back together or no?
We are in the same roof. We coexist. We don't refer to each other as a couple anymore.
Okay.
So it's complicated because we're here for each other, but it's like we resent each other. She hates me. She's and I'm mad at her for not letting go whenever, because that was my opportunity. I should have let go before and just enjoyed myself and had my fun. And that's what I'm being punished for waiting so long to try to not ruin someone's Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I just thought that was a noble thing for a person who's trying to set down. Because for as long, I've known Mike for longer than my relationship, but I was in contact with her for as long as I know Mike. So me and her have been. So it's just crazy. It's just this whole decade of these three people in my life that it just turns into a fucking tornado. And I'm back to square one. And I quit my job so I can go work at the school with Fidelis, but that's not working out anymore. I can't get my job back because
what were you doing before?
I was a caregiver for old folks and mentally handicapped. Basically a compassion caregiver where I would just chauffeur them to their daily tasks, doctor's appointments, such. So it was fun. Excuse me. But it was way far out. But I quit the job because Fidelis said that she believed in me. She was encouraging me. I had confidence issues. Now I have way more now, but for some reason, knowing Fidelis believed in me made me really confident. And I wanted to be. She's going to make me a school teacher. All these other things, because she just has the swiftness of it. and I was going to be paid on salary, and just I was going to be able to afford this vehicle and afford so much. And so that's what I was kind of just like, I started investing all my stuff into her because I was like, the bigger prize is coming. I'm so beat. I'm worked out. My shit is gone. I burned my resources. The new guy is living with all my benefits and all this cool stuff, but just because he had nothing to worry about. He had more to smile about, and it makes me feel bad because in the videos she mentions, Gatlin, I wish you could be more silly. And I think because we laugh so hard sometimes, and sometimes I'd catch and listening to videos, I caught some things that I missed during the video that she was trying to be silly with me on, and I wasn't silly because I was tired and I was working to please two people, and I wasn't being pleased, but I knew that my reward was coming. And the fact is, I couldn't be silly because I was just working really hard for her. But now that, because I wasn't able to be that fucking silly guy or whatever, do the things for her at the time, some other guy's just getting it. And now I want him, and he was filmed with dynamite, by the way, because the fucking it was a Bumble date that turned into, he said that, oh, I could marry you, and she's like, oh wow, really? And then the house, me and her were looking for houses, but then they started looking for $1 million houses. Me and her planning things, and all of a sudden, whatever. But the whole time she's telling me that she's not breaking the plans with me. And so I kept on giving her, and until one day she just closed the door and said, no, these are all gifts. What are you talking about? And just, wow. And so this dude just got everything that I've been working for. And so I don't know. So now I just for how cheap that made me feel, I just want to expose her. And, she has students that might see this. I don't want that. But I know he has a business of selling shirts. Like, he's also some kind of a fucking online lawyer. I'm not sure what he does, but he has more opportunity than moi. And I have been working so hard. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like with the consolidated power I have, the only thing I can do is just expose the truth. And if it embarrasses me, then it embarrasses her.
But it negatively impacts you in any way legally?
I don't think so. I mean, I can't think of a reason, because it's not me saying lies. It's just I looked into the Arizona law. I mean, it's a one-party consent state, so it's my content, and it's just her basically saying a lot of sexual things with me, and so
it wouldn't count as like defamation of character or anything like that, especially if she has a boyfriend that's an attorney. I just want you to think of all the
sure. I don't know what kind of attorney is, but yeah, but I get your gist. I'm just saying, I'm not putting words in her mouth. I'm not saying anything. I'm basically just letting the tape roll and let her be her own mouthpiece. But I don't know. It's just I'm doing it alone, so it just feels like I'm going into this by myself. And when I do think of the ramifications, I just think the worst they can do is ruin my credit if a judgment was against me, because I have no money to give her, and she knows that. There's phone conversations of her saying, "Gal, I'm not going to sue you. You don't have anything." It's like, bingo, bitch. So I don't know.
So would you want to get back into the caregiving world? Or jobs?
If I had transportation, I would probably be doing it. Or reliable transportation. I don't know. I'm trying to find remote jobs. I just want to stay home for some reason. But I mean, I don't know. It's not really. I'm just trying to get through November, because November 11th is the anniversary of when she started cheating on me, and so that's kind of like when I'm going to drop the ball. And so I'm kind of like I'm going through my material. I've been putting this off for a while, but I've been going through just the stuff just to kind of find the relevancy to what I'm saying. So I've been spending time on that until November in my spare time. But
what happens in November?
Well, I'm gonna unprivate my profile, and I'm gonna go follow his profile and friends and maybe his family. I don't know, and just let them just see the truth about Fidelis, because that's the name of the channel. And so I don't know. It's a little scary, but I mean, at least it's not. I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's illegal or anything. And we're living in a day of age where everybody's on this kick where everybody just gets mad at somebody and just puts them on blast. So I don't know. I think it's trendy right now. But I mean, besides the legal worries, do you have any opinions on it? Do you think I might be going too far?
I mean, I don't think it's helping you. I can't tell you whether what you're doing is right or wrong because it's justified for you. I just feel like I would definitely weigh out the benefits and the harms of it, and I don't know that it's allowing you to heal. Like, I feel like you're holding out until November to drop this bomb, but then what happens after? What happens if all those people are like, who's this dude? And they just block you.
Then whatever. It's fine. I mean, I'm not expecting anything really, but I just want him to know what led up to it, because from his perspective, he's protecting her from like a crazy ex-boyfriend, but that's just because of what she's telling him. And and if anything, it's a good warning to him. Just like, bro, look at what she was into before me. Like, look what she's. And the thing is, there's conversations where she's talking about him, and she's telling me about the size, like whatever. She told me about the size of his dick and compared it to mine, whatever. And she's like, and whatever the fuck. And it's just embarrassing for him, and that's all I can say. But this is out of his girlfriend's mouth. So I mean, maybe he wants to hear that, or maybe I don't know. But the thing is, I don't know
that means that she will come back and make things all better.
Oh, I don't think anything's coming back. She's so selfish that I don't think she would come. That she's coming back anyways. So, but I don't know, but now she can't. She's gonna be a little red in the face when she realizes that it's out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But it just makes me feel better just to know that I can at least just have a last word, because
it makes you feel like you have some sort of control over the scenario.
It does.
That's saying this.
And so,
right, because that whole situation happened and you had zero control. And I'm sure when you were a kid, when situations happened to you, there was zero control. So now you feel like, now I can finally do something.
Well, now I feel like I'm savvy enough to do something. I'm not just gonna get rolled over. And it's not like I can. There's no parent to tell. There's no one to say they did this to me. I can't sue her for this. But I've spent. You understand? Like I've spent so much time in pieces on my kitchen floor, on my porch, just crying. And it's just like that can't be for nothing. And so I don't know. So that's why it just makes me feel like, I might be the word. I mean, I'm just afraid of it going viral. Because that ambush video, that shit hit 1 million views in 4 days because that shit was wild. I'd love to show it to you because it's funny. It's a funny video. It wasn't meant to be funny, but God kind of turned it that way that day to where some linebacker size of a woman was trying to break into my car, and then I drove away. She got left on the road, and all of a sudden, Like a Stone started playing on my radio, and so the somatic appeal to that, just, I don't know. It picked up like wildfire, but that's a part of the story. So that's not my fault that happened. It's her fault it happened. But I am always the one that's getting looked at like, why would you just leave her alone? I can't leave her alone because she's fucking has me tied up in my own shit while she has my shit. And so I don't know. That's another reason why I just keep going, because it's like, no, they don't know the truth yet. And I have to be patient because I just can't just say it. This is the truth. Yeah, shut the fuck up. No, you need receipts. And I feel like, and so I don't know.
If it does go viral, how will that impact you?
Well, if it's embarrassing me,
you don't want it to go viral.
I don't. Well, I don't need it to. I just need his circle to see it. But I don't know. That's a hot video, so that's a toughie. But I mean, I think I could probably just. I don't know if I can just delete it and make the whole thing go away. But it's just. I don't know. But I
just think pros and cons of all the decisions before you make them.
I do. And this is kind of what I'm thinking. It's just I don't want. Part of me doesn't want to do it, but part of me knows I really want to do it. Like it's like part of me is like kind of puts it down, walks away, and then like I have a thought, and I get up and I walk back towards it. I'm like, no, this is happening, Gatlin. This is fucking happening. And then so I give myself an idea, like, okay, well, you know what? This is the month that he died, and so if she reaches out to me, I mean, she has more reason not to reach out to me now than anything, so she probably won't. But I leave the olive branch open that if she reaches out and she wants to talk about him, I'm open for that, and even open for forgiveness and everything. Just just to let down the weapons, truce. But I don't think she's going to, because she would rather repo this vehicle I'm sitting in now, because that's a more pressing issue to her than the death of her love of her life for some reason. So I don't know. It's a weird position. It's complicated because it's leverage that I have. It's not me trying to fucking be a dickhead. It's me saying, hey, you've done enough. This is my stubborn moment because you are being way too overkill, trying to call the police on me, trying to get protective order, trying to do all these things. And I've only ever treated her good, and I've only wanted to treat her good because of my friend. I just want those sentimentals back, but those sentimentals are gone. I have nothing really to fight for with her because she's already subtracted it. So I don't know being nice is even an option anymore, which I want to be nice so bad. I want this to stop, but I don't want to not get the last word. Yeah.
Once you get the last word, then what happens? Is it then time for you to move forward?
I suppose. I don't know what moving forward is. I guess I don't want to though. Like I hate where it's going. I hate my life so much. And it's not getting any better. And so I don't know. Like I'm going to have to let it go. I have to, just fucking with the force of life. But like it's the worst thing I can think of. Like I'd just rather forgive. I'd rather whatever. I don't know why I had the most fun. I don't know why it was the time of my life. I don't know why I squandered it. Like I blame myself for a lot of it. I'm blaming myself a lot, but it's also her selfish decisions. Like I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't know how to do it again.